the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of AFTERBUZZ TV's NXT After Show right here on AFTERBUZZ TV. I am one of your hosts, the internet's Mark B. Donica, and you can find me on Twitter at Mark B. Donica, joined as always by the only thing that's keeping you from matching is the tag title belts. Yep. And we'll talk more about that later, Hobo. That's the only thing.
Totally twins.
Same amount of hair.
So, of course, right here on the left, you've got Bill Hanstock.
Yep. No. Hobo. True Hobo.
Oh, okay, sorry. It's throwing me off with the shirt.
Swint.
So we've got the Hobo here on the left.
That's me.
Where can the folks find you? Yeah.
At True Hobo.
You're very good. I nailed that one. And Mr. Bill Hanstock.
Hi, I'm not the Hobo.
Are you
sure?
sure?
It's hard to tell.
Is the Bill Hanstock?
Well, next week, if we wear the same shirt again, I'll make sure one of us is wearing a hat so you can tell us apart.
That'd be very helpful.
I normally have a hat, but I can't wear it with the headphones.
It's uncomfortable with the cans. Yeah.
We put it on. They'll just balance it on top precariously.
I've tried. I need like duct tape.
You should have a bigger hat. You can find me on Twitter at Sundown Motel. Thanks, everybody.
Bigger hats at sundownmotel.com.
Those are hats
shop.com.
you can bet on.
Thanks, Bill. Tonight, nope.
No, I guess not.
Nope,
Okay.
we do not have a live stream tonight, though we have amazing sponsors. Listening to the wonderful sounds of TM61 to bring us into the show tonight. They had a match against Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss, but that wasn't the first match of the night. The first match of the night tonight. Actually, gentlemen, but before we get to the first match, just general thoughts on tonight's episode of NXT on the WWE Network for $9.99.
A lot of storyline furthering.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Pretty clearly the end of a cycle. A new cycle will begin.
A little bit, or is the beginning of a new cycle, like an official new beginning? The way it ended, it sort of had to end that way, despite feeling very. I don't know. I didn't necessarily want to see the main event match, but then it sort of didn't really come to a conclusion, which is the conclusion that we all sort of expected. But then the show, as its conclusion, was pretty well-rounded.
You could say that the real main event was inside us all along.
Thanks, Bill. Now let me tell you about our friends at... He said conclusion a lot, but I do agree. The Murphy and Blake storyline. Don't we all? The match between Blake and Murphy is one that we weren't really looking forward to, unfortunately. And it's nothing against the competitors themselves. It's just that they kept going back to, oh, tag team. Oh, no, we don't like each other. Oh, tag team. Oh, no, we don't like each other.
Absolutely as shoehorned as a situation could possibly be.
No team makes it out of this year's Dusty Classic together.
Unless they're an actual tag team.
Yeah, everybody breaks up. Authors of Pain are like, grrr. Clubber.
I would like to see them have a match and just sit there and smash each other until one of them falls down.
I think that a match against each other, I think that a match between the two would never end because clearly they're immune to the other one punching them in the face.
Oh, right.
They've built up an immunity over the years. Paul Ellering has assembled the perfect team, a team that is so powerful yet impervious to one another.
Yeah.
They desire pain. That's why they write endless books about it, endless young adult novels about pain.
It's really just fanfic mostly.
Yeah.
They're self-published, but they consider themselves authors of pain.
They're on Amazon Digital exclusively. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or Tumblr. Mm-hmm. Started off with LiveJournal. You got to start somewhere.
They're on the Tumblr.
Zanga.
Yeah,
we're going far back onto that one.
Deep dive.
Tonight's first match pitted Glorious 10, which is Bobby Roode and Ty Dillinger versus the debuting Sanity. We've been seeing all of the different videos about Sanity these past couple of weeks, and we finally got to see him.
This was Sanity.
Well, it wasn't Insanity.
Well,
see, the name's a bit of a misnomer, like a large man nicknamed Tiny.
Oh!
Or Little John from
I'm starting to see it.
Oh. All right.
All right. I get it. I like it.
They're Sanity.
Yeah.
Sanity.
The nudge is implied.
Yes.
Oh. I like this new form of English language.
Finger quotes. They're Sanity.
Like
so wait. So we're our finger quotes.
Welcome to You Are Doom.
Welcome. Yeah. Welcome to Die is also a good one.
Welcome to Die.
That's from the X-Men arcade game.
You are welcome to die.
X-Men, welcome to die. Like that was it. How did we these were all amazing entrances. A great way to start off a show is a 20-minute long Bobby Roode entrance on a Roomba.
This more or less was the match. This was it.
Just the
What are
entrances?
Everybody entered. Somebody left. Match over. That was it.
You've broken down wrestling to a T. We don't need to do shows
Some
anymore.
days it's just that easy.
Yeah.
Some days it's 2 men enter or 4 men, 1 man leave, 1 man lose, a couple other guys take their faces off, and then everybody goes home.
I think you're describing an acid trip.
Man. Elias
I'm not
Sampson
gonna
returned
say
tonight.
No.
Right. Then your arm turns into a dinosaur.
Yeah. Huh.
I miss those days. So Bobby Roode didn't even get his robe off.
He got it half off.
he
He got
just
it down to his shoulders.
It was sultry.
like a-
It was
sexy
very
look.
seductive and sultry. Yeah.
It was like a sale at Ross because all robes were half off.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had like high heel shoes on the back of his robe. I really hope he's going to wear green pumps in the future.
Yeah.
You think those are high heels on his?
Of course
They look
they
like
are.
high heels.
They're emerald colored high heels.
Maybe he's going to join Sanity,
Maybe.
or maybe he just likes the look of shoes. He's just a shoe guy.
Ooh, creepy.
Maybe he's so defensive because people started noticing the shoes, and that he practices his entrance in high heels first, so that he can nail it no matter where he is.
Nice.
It's like Goku training in increased gravity.
Exactly. It's exactly like that.
You ever run the ropes in high heels?
All the time.
You will never
Only
fall.
exclusively.
Exclusively in high heels, and I don't even tape it. So we get Sanity. I like the entire entrance was super cool.
So much
Smoke
fun.
everywhere.
How does anybody breathe?
The
why they
searchlight.
I
got
assume it
masks
was
on.
tear gas. Had to
got
be tear
masks on.
gas. Yeah.
And what did we think of the reveal of Alexander Wolf and Sawyer Fulton as the 2 biggest members of Sanity?
I mean, they had size. I like the new look.
It made the other 2 reveals much more impactful. That it's like, here's 2 guys you don't really know. They're making an impact. Maybe you're gonna get to know them, and then like, oh, here's 2 people here's a person that you might know, and a person you definitely know who are in charge of the whole thing.
Well, know or care about.
Right,
I mean,
for
the
sure.
Alexander Wolf and Sawyer Fulton, you don't necessarily have that much invested in, but Nikki Cross, you definitely do. Even I mean, she's not terribly well known, but she's made a name for herself even now in the Performance Center.
And what happened between the 6-woman tag and now to make her go, oh, that's Sanity, sign me up.
She must
We'll
have
find out.
Must have come under the wing of Eric Young and his really hallucinogenic whatever it is.
Maybe when Oni Lorcan went back to his roots, he passed by Nikki Cross in the hallway and accidentally like knocked her into a laundry chute, and she fell down into like Sanity's lair.
Maybe. Are they?
They're in the laundry room?
Do they do all the laundry?
It's a fake laundry chute. No one uses the laundry chute at Full Sail.
Well, if it's a fake laundry chute, isn't it just a chute then?
It says laundry on it.
No,
Though.
it's a laundry. That would make it a laundry work.
It says it says laundry on it so that no one will use it because
Nobody does laundry.
at Full Sail. Who's going to be like, oh, laundry? Yeah, I'll just put a big bag of laundry in
Some
there.
intern.
guess-
And if someone does, it's never coming out.
They have new rags to wear over their mouths.
Moves.
Oh, that's where they got it. They're just stealing.
They stole all of Elias Sampson's old scarves. He went, laundry. I haven't done this in months.
If I just throw it in here, it'll get done.
Yeah.
I don't have
All
to
of
pay
these,
for it.
all of these scarves reek of opium den.
Opium den.
Yeah,
Rude.
get that out. It's like after
Well,
working a
yeah.
shift at Olive Garden.
Oh yeah.
Just smell like garlic garbage.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Bobby Roode let Ty get the absolute crap beat out of him
he
from the
let
top of the
Ty
match.
die.
Yeah,
Oh,
very good. It was a very colorful beatdown.
Die Tillinger.
Yeah. And what did you think of the move that took Ty out? Essentially a vertical power slam.
Very strong. Very strong on both ends of the spectrum. I mean, it set up the same way that what move were you?
The Magic Killer.
Magic Killer. Yeah, set up the same way, only it had more downward impact.
And more momentum, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without like the pause of like, oh,
Especially
it's coming.
With Sawyer Fulton as the power guy and Wolf as the lever. Yeah, it worked really well.
The law firm of Fulton and Wolf.
We'll fight for you. They don't sync up, but I'm only one person. That's the joke. Sanity gets the win with that vertical power slam, and they're going to be facing either Itami and Ibushi, maybe, or Lindsay and Mustafa Ali. And we get the smallest member starting to beat the crap out of Ty after the match. It's revealed to be Nikki Cross.
She's quite cross. Quite cross.
It's going to keep happening.
She's probably upset about the Brexit.
Yep.
Oh, dude. I would be too. That's probably what it was.
Sanity.
That's probably what it was.
You got a German, you got a Scottish lady, whatever Eric is.
Canadian.
And then,
Canadian, yeah.
Sawyer Fulton could be from anywhere.
He could. A Catholic nation, because he's got the very, very, he's got the crucifix.
He's got a cross.
Yes.
I don't know if it's a crucifix.
It's just at least a cross.
Right.
He's
Does it have a bleeding man on it? These are most of the questions I ask. Hey, what's that? Is there a bleeding man on it?
It's a common question.
Now you're thinking of House Bolton.
House Bolton?
It's a Game of Thrones.
Son of a bitch. And if you want to find out how to perform at the performance, the leader hits a really, really cool wheelbarrow neck breaker on Ty Dillinger and slowly reveals himself to be Eric Young.
Hooray!
Oh no! Fights out. And now we have our full look at Sanity, Alexander Wolf, Sawyer Fulton, Nikki Cross, and Eric Young. Thoughts?
Alexander Wolf looks like a bigger Eric Young. Yeah. And then Sawyer Fulton looks like the bigger brother of Nikki Cross. Except he's not at all.
Well, are you thinking that because he has a cross on his chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
That and his long hair that somebody meticulously made into dreadlocks.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen naturally except to me.
Well, you're naturally dirty.
Yep.
Really quickly in the chat, Ron Corleone says, Nikki Cross was having a bad day, and on his way to finding his roots, Oni Lorcan killed a butterfly that almost landed on her, which would have brightened her mood, so she stayed mad and joined Sanity that day.
That's all. That's as good an explanation.
It's pretty good.
It's okay.
My thought about Sanity is they need an animal mascot or companion of some sort.
Tasmanian Devil?
I'd even settle for like a junkyard dog with like a bandana.
See, with Junkyard Dog, that's been done, though.
That was a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't do a man on a chain these days. Yeah.
Well, the Folsom Street Fair. It's a San Francisco reference for everybody.
Go Giants. I was going to say Go Giants. I feel bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Go Giants.
Maybe next season.
It's okay. The last 6 seasons have sort of taken the edge off of the losing.
Taking the sting out of it.
It has.
Just keep the beatings coming. I can't feel it anymore.
Someone's got to beat us, the Cubs. Okay, we're talking about NXT.
Yes, we are. In the back.
Mark, stay on topic. Please.
Thank you. Oh, God. That's my constant problem. We hear that Billie Kay is going to be facing Liv Morgan. And,
Liv Morgan?
They're scoffing at her, making fun of her. She's still here.
I loved this promo so much.
Tell us about it.
I loved it.
Cool.
You forgot to say stud.
Tell me about it, stud.
Yeah. No, they're so good at being just so condescending, and it's been sorely missed ever since Dana has left NXT.
Yeah, sure.
No more head pats, and the fact that they're both Australian and like kind of similar looking, but just like they almost have the same voice. It's so good. I like it so much. They're just good at this, and it's great to finally see them.
The Siamese cats from Lady in the Tramp.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
If you please, and it's just so good to finally see both of them having a person, even though it's a well-worn NXT trope to have like two like catty
girls.
ladies.
But they're Australian.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just
totally different.
It's just so good after seeing these two for like a year to finally see like, oh, here are their personalities. Here's who
they are.
Instead of just like one of them smells a flower, the other one's the other one.
The other one's a mean Elsa.
Because no, seriously, like I can't even remember now, but like for like a solid 4 months, one of their like things was like, look how long her legs are.
It was Billy,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, she's got
Actually,
legs
no,
for
it's-
days.
It was Peyton Royce because she would do like the moon kick, the crescent moon
Yeah.
kick.
But it might have been,
it's both
it might have
of
been
them.
both
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, I can't.
Even they got her.
Yeah.
Even they got her mixed up.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be
Seems
crazy.
to be a common problem in
It's going to
NXT.
be so crazy when there's an NXT takeover and they both station fuse into a larger.
That's where
good.
Kathy's been.
Yeah.
Both of them will fuse into Kathy.
Yeah.
No, they'll fuse into like a station like beast, and then Kathy will climb up into their torso and pilot them.
Yeah. Krang. Also in the back, Bobby Roode on his way out, still berobed. Ty Dillinger's a loser. The perfect loser. He's really like worked up
He
and
begged me.
Yeah.
for
he
this
practically picked
opportunity.
me.
The
I don't
instant-
care about the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
The Bobby Roode instant revisionist history is something that needs to continue.
Oh yeah.
Like week to week, he has to change his entire story.
And as he's walking away, get out of here! I'll have you fired! Like as he's leaving.
What are you yelling at?
What a jerk. Arguably a glorious jerk. And then we get our payoff for Billie Kay versus Liv Morgan with the match. And despite her condescending words, Billie Kay really had to work to get on the other side of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan did great this match.
She
did better than she did against Asuka.
Way better. We're not making Die Morgan jokes this time.
It's possible that like if you go up against the final boss, even if you don't beat her, you get some XP and can level up.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Right.
You don't beat the main boss, so you have to go and fight all the
Yeah,
mini bosses
mini
again.
bosses,
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's
All the
back.
various Cathys.
The
Just
very-
in a
yeah.
room fighting like 8 Cathys.
Yep. I don't know.
Do you have anything else to add to this match, Hobo?
Really. Not a tremendous amount other than Liv Morgan.
Well, you're wearing a Mega
She
Man
did.
shirt.
I am. This is
Like
the
you
Mega.
defeat the mini boss, and you're like, you got Leaf Cutter or whatever.
Leaf Blade or Leaf Shield, depending on which one. Yeah, it's Mega Man 2.
Sure.
Yeah, no shirt. It's a shirt.
Shirt.
That
So okay, I get confused.
blue helmet.
Yeah, this one's Mega Man.
Blue helmet.
Mega. Oh, my friend Stanley Megaman.
Yeah, Stanley Mega Man.
Oh, tell him I say hello.
I will next time we're at the deli. Really nothing too big about this match. Peyton Royce helped Billie Kay get the victory. Huge big
Sure
boot.
did.
Yeah, no, the
boot
big
was great.
Boot was the finish. I mean, obviously that was right on the chin, right on the point of the chin, took her out permanently.
Does anybody think that like half straight jacket torture rack should be used for anything a little bit more than just slowing somebody down?
It obviously it worked pretty well tonight because as soon as Liv Morgan went into that turnbuckle, man, she went in with her entire face.
And NXT's got a real problem with what submission holds in things these days, because it's like that crazy submission Aaliyah used doesn't do
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
The torture rack
Yeah,
doesn't do
you're right.
anything, but like Liv Morgan's little guillotine can end matches.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
It's like, that looks impressive. No, just kick her in the face.
Yeah.
There's got to
Right.
be some consistency, as far as game plans for
Sure.
wrestlers. Like how does that torture rack work into the final plan of I'm gonna kick her in the face? She should be working on her jaw the entire time. She should be working on the head, because so that when you finally do hit that thing, then it's over. I mean, she obviously kind of didn't need to, but I think she needs a game plan going forward. It's sort of like the lack of any sort of plan as to what the wrestlers are doing. Where are they going? What are they working toward? Liv Morgan doesn't have it. Billie Kay really didn't have it. It's just, I'm going to do stuff in there. And there was no real plan. There's no thought, which is why I really didn't have anything to say about it.
Well, you just put it very eloquently.
I basically just put them down, which is what I was trying to avoid doing. But
Well, it's constructive at times.
constructive.
It's constructive at
Yes.
times. It like the past couple of matches, the story has been, you suck. Like that's really the story that they've been building. I'm gonna beat you up. But even something I would recommend that's a similar aesthetic. Like, what if instead of that torture rack, it was like a gory special where she was tweaking on the neck a little bit more,
Right.
so that when she went for the boot, it would be, oh, that jerked my head back from my neck, and now it hurts a
arguably
lot.
That's too close to what Victoria's finisher was, being the Widow's Peak. It's a little too close.
Well, why don't you just use that then?
There you go. We did it. We solved world peace hunger.
We solved Billy Hunger.
We saw
We solved Billy Hunger.
Hunger K. We did it!
Hunger
Congratulations. And we'll probably see Liv Morgan versus Peyton Royce at some point in the future within the next 2 weeks.
She will Morgan to fight another day.
Very good. In the back, we've got a look of what happened between Andrade, Cien Almas, and Cedric Alexander. And Andrade.
Cien Almas.
Yes, the Cien
Yes,
is in quotation
yes.
marks.
Like every Hispanic guy, he has too many names.
Too many names. He says that. I like your genuine giggles, Bill.
That was
It's
amazing.
pretty amazing.
More
Andrade
Hobo
says
shimmy,
that he's
please.
the best and to remember this day.
Yeah.
Of course, the day being
Shall remember this day.
last week, not today.
You killed my father.
You gonna pick his nose?
Yes, all the way to his brain.
100, 100 times.
He's gonna go on up Thunder Valley.
Thanks, Bill. Speaking of Thunder Valley, TM61 was in action against I guess the debut. Yeah, the TV debuting.
Debuting?
Sabatelli. Moss has been on as a tag team.
team.
Well,
yeah.
not really, because they didn't have a tag team name. They came out to Sabatelli's music
Tino
and video.
Sabatelli and his little friend.
His little friend Riddick Moss.
He's a big friend.
Yeah, we saw Moss. We actually saw Riddick Moss versus Hugo Knox at Access last year.
See, I only remember Hugo Knox.
Yeah, he had a different look and a different gimmick back then, but he's I will say Riddick Moss has worked his ass off, and he looks pretty damn amazing.
He's a physical specimen, and nobody can say that he's not, but that was the cornerstone of what these two had in common, and they said so in their pre-match promo.
Nobody looks like these guys.
Right, we look at us. We're trying to outdo each other in the weight room. Look at how big we are. Let's make a team of it.
I came away a lot more impressed by Sabatelli than Moss.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, ever since we were watching Breaking Ground,
Well, I watched Breaking
you watched it
Ground.
too, okay? Because we had a friend of the show, Brandon Taylor, on that
Right.
after show. Go back and watch it. But we talked plenty about Tino Sabatelli, and
Wouldn't
I-
shut up about the guy.
I think this is a long time coming. Like I despite the loss, I think he's got nowhere to go but up. But do we see a Moss Sabatelli mini feud, or at least a blow off match?
Not even.
No.
I think they'd have to team for more than what they had to get anywhere.
Well, they're teaming on house shows.
And I think that we already have plenty of warring tag teams on.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think Sabatelli and Fulton together actually would be a halfway decent team,
yeah.
given time. Time being probably the number one factor in the whole thing. If you give it time, then it will grow, and then something can be actually produced. But without time, it's just another team, another match. Granted, they took it to TM61 tonight. They look strong. They were really putting.
I don't know. I liked the offense that Sabatelli was doing. Riddick Moss just wasn't popular with the crowd. He would try to be that bad guy, and nobody was feeling it.
They literally just did not do anything.
That's
he
the
hit
worst.
a pose, and it was crickets. Oh, brutal.
I think the difference, and you talked about this while we're watching the match, is like Tino gets being a character the whole time, whereas Moss was just like wrestle. I'm gonna make him see I'm a bad guy.
But Tino
Too
was talking trash.
easy.
He hit a beautiful power slam on Thorne and went for the cover multiple times. Each time he was more frustrated that he couldn't get the 3 off a move that really, if he was fighting anybody else, that would have been the end.
Yeah, that
But he
power
just
slam was
could not put him away.
pretty
And
gorgeous.
it was all he could do not to completely lose it. And it was a great moment to see a dude who is as put together as Tino Sabatelli be as frustrated as he was at Shane Thorne at that moment. It was great.
This was a fun match, but it's hard when it's these thrown together tag teams not to go, oh well, they're gonna lose.
Yep.
So
there's
hopefully,
that.
so last year we saw the Revival get very far, but compared to that from where they were to where they are this year, it's possible that these guys can stay together and we can see a completely new version of the team by the next time the Dusty Classic rolls around.
True. If they have the longevity in them, and they may.
As was said on commentary, though, there's no replacement for experience, and TM61 has that in spades.
Oh yeah, and a tan.
Oh, dude,
All 4 of those guys really tan.
such tan.
Gorgeous and chiseled. And
Wow.
Wow.
Excited to see. Beautiful. Excited to see where where TM61 ends up in the tournament. We get a announcement that next week we're going to be seeing Rich Swann and No Way Jose versus Tony Nese and Drew Gulak next week. That's going to be exciting. I hope it's the main event.
Never say die.
Oh, why do you say that? You know what? We were talking about it. We were talking about like we got a little bit of a connection between Rich Swann and No Way Jose.
Swan.
Last week, yeah, no Swan.
No Swan.
Jose.
No swans. It's just a sign of swans and a line through it. No swans.
No
but
swans.
if you could come up with a tag team name for Nese and Gulak, what would you come up with?
Oh, that's easy.
Is it?
They're the Goonies.
Goonies.
Yes. Guneesse. Goonies.
Why double S's?
Yeah, why double S?
Isn't that how his name is?
No,
spelled?
Nope.
S. Single S.
I don't know.
Goonies. Gooness.
Gunessa.
Goonesse.
Gooness. Spaghetti.
Excited to see that match next week. On to our main event. Buddy Murphy versus Wesley Blake.
A barn burner.
This is the match everybody has been waiting for.
Didn't we see this though? already?
They've been getting letters. They've been having the tweets.
Wesley Blake's grandma has been all over this.
They've been getting the cyber. They've been getting the cyber.
They have been cybering the heck
Yeah.
out of the WWE.
They keep getting messages that say ASL, and they're like, "Oh, this clearly means Blake versus Murphy."
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's internet speak for Blake versus
For
Murphy.
Australian versus the blonde guy. Yeah.
Really pulled that one together, Bill.
I did.
It's the 11th hour, and we got plenty of time.
I nailed it.
You did.
It was flawless.
Stick a fork in me, because I want to eat. They built this matchup with so much drama. It was like don't make me do this, but I'm better than you.
I was so confused.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to team. But then they fought instead, which I didn't want them to team.
So you didn't want them to team, and you didn't want to.
either.
So I think the best thing that can happen with these two guys is
what
to
happened.
go as far away from each other as possible.
Boy, they were having a rough match.
Well, they had.
Like a very hard hitting match.
Yes.
No, they were taking it to each other. I mean, as ex-partners do, you got to know your partner really well, and so you just want to beat the crap out of them sometimes.
I won't tell Jervis you said that.
Is there? Well, we'll talk about that because we know there something happened over the weekend
What?
at the tapings.
Oh no.
It's a thing. We'll wait. When we have a little bit more time, when we're done with the show. But after Buddy gave a huge dive to the outside, that
Just plastered
it was a thick.
This is a meaty slap.
It was after them completely running into each other full force in the ring. And then Buddy Murphy getting the better of that exchange. Wesley Blake sort of melting to the outside. Buddy Murphy taking the opportunity, as he does.
It was like that.
Jumps on him.
It was like the Ambrose peel back, but they just fell.
Yeah.
They just fell all the way out of the ring. It was pretty gross.
It was like a slow motion version of when Akeem and Bossman both went into the ropes and Bossman just went straight through.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a good pull. And that's on the WWE Network for $9.99. So good. But as Buddy Murphy was looking to take advantage of that, Samoa Joe bolts from the back and beats the crap out of both of them,
Like an angry bee.
resulting in a disqualification victory for Buddy Murphy, where he says,
Probably for
"Regal!" He bellows it.
Regola.
Ah, nice.
Time is up. Bring me Nakamura, or bring me my championship. To which Nakamura's music plays, much to the chagrin of the crowd.
That's not it.
That's fine. It's
That is
fine.
way,
That's
way
okay.
sadder.
Nakamura comes out in a neck brace, slowly takes it off. Bow chicka bow wow.
Oh, wait, slower.
Slower.
There we go. He emerges. They brawl. Security comes out almost instantly. And keeps him.
Mana, Bojojevic,
Bogojevic? Gavojevic? Okay.
Fahugugas.
Oh,
The Gooba Gas.
yeah, Fahugugas was there. It's just a weird duck with no arms.
I see you looking at me.
Acting like you know me. But as much as security tried to keep them apart, you all right?
Yep.
Nakamura kept finding his way back to Samoa Joe. It's kind of romantic if you think about
And then
it.
I just started beating the crap out of the security guard.
Yeah,
Nakamura did not care.
No, he
did
hit Bogojevic.
He was saying, "You
with
keep my name out
Kinshasa.
your mouth." That's what he was saying.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Put
a
He
little
was saying,
respect
come on,
it.
everybody.
Come on.
Come on, everybody.
I'm like, come on.
That's what he was saying.
On Fugo Gods.
I will sing the entire thing.
I know, it's great.
Don't you tempt
It's great.
me.
It's great. We all love Fugo
All right,
Gods.
we got it. Strong bad. If you don't know what that is, do your damn internet homework.
I'm like, come on.
But
Fugo Gods. Everybody to the limit. The tree is to the limit. Everybody on Fugo Gods.
I mean, it ends in a brawl.
Yeah.
And do we think that we're going to see a stipulation for the title match in Toronto?
We
Toronto.
have to.
Toronto.
Yeah, no, you're
Loser
saying
gets beheaded.
That's pretty solid.
Because Mojo got beheaded tonight. Kinshasa, final thing. All the guards are down. It's finally Nakamura and Joe in the ring, and it's Kinshasa. And the champion held on to his championship for a little bit longer.
What if instead of the loser gets beheaded, the loser doesn't get the championship?
That's a start. That's good. That's good.
So average.
It's so reductive.
Falls count anywhere. Maybe a last man
Cage match.
standing.
We just did
We
that.
did that for the end.
Falls count anywhere or death match would be
Oh my god, if they did.
death match.
I don't know. That may be
Texas death match.
in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toronto,
No,
a
a
Toronto
Toronto-
death match.
Toronto street fight where everybody's just kind to each other. There's some lukewarm Tim Hortons that you just pour on somebody. Oh, sorry
All right,
about
everybody,
that.
we're gonna have a Toronto death match. Now, as you know, this is whoever fails to get Tim Hortons for everybody.
It's
Gordo,
a kindness
I
contest.
got my eye on you.
Oh, sorry, man. It'll end in a Canadian standoff where they're both holding a door open and like, no, you come in.
Yeah.
No, you come in.
It's whoever can wear the most denim.
Ooh, denim. Denim and plaid combination in the most interesting way. Yeah.
It's pretty
I think
like
Nakamura could come out with plaid hair.
See, that's the thing, though, is like any politeness competition, Joe's gonna lose. 'Cause he's just gonna be busting chops.
He's just not
Gonna
polite.
punch everybody in Toronto in the face.
Yeah. He'd do it.
And then chop
And then
them.
flip them like Joey Batista.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that's going to be it for the show part of the show.
Yeah.
We're excited to see if
Where
a
was
stipulation
Regal,
does
though,
happen.
during all this?
He was
That the
backstage
only
going,
thing.
yes, stroking his brass knuckles. Yes, everything is going according to plan.
Let us know what type of match you want to see at NXT Takeover Toronto.
Yeah,
Umanga. All right.
Umanga.
A Umanga death match.
Yeah.
Boy, too soon.
You take as many pills as you can until somebody's heart stops. That's what that is.
Thanks for tuning in for the last episode of
You made it
NXT
so much worse.
for the 97th
had
week in
to
a
do
row.
it.
That's us. Ever since Kathy left, we've been on the brink of cancellation.
Always.
God
on
bless
the
America.
edge.
In fact, you could say that of everyone on this panel, everybody's to the limit.
Push it to the limit.
No, he
Push it to the
he pushed the song off, so we can't do that. So why don't we go to some quick news and gossip?
Snooze.
AfterBuzz TV News.
That's what we were hoping for. So this past Tuesday, WWE 2K17 came out, and if you haven't picked it up,
Gasp.
do it. It's a lot of fun. I brought my stuff.
stuff.
Look at it.
I brought my stuff and my gear.
All right.
Always
There it
bring your
is.
gear.
But I wanted to bring it up because we had a contest a little while ago about Glorious Bombs that nobody took part in. It's okay. We
job,
see
guys.
ya. Great
No, just
job.
Not having fun. You
Nope.
don't want to bomb anybody.
Nobody's being bombed. Well,
Could have done it with a drone, but it's fine.
so damn it, you keep making it worse. So we are going to re-announce the contest. It's something that we at AfterBuzz like to do from time to time. Every time a 2K17 comes out, we are still going
Every
to
time a 2K17 comes out?
exactly
Every time.
Every time.
Every
This is the
time.
first time. Though.
Alright.
Every
Next
time.
year, I imagine, will it be the second time?
Yeah.
2K17 2.
Yeah. Exactly.
Electric Boogaloo.
Well, no, 2 is in every title. But if you create the NX team on whichever version of... we're going to pick our favorite version of the NX team from 2K17. And I'm gonna put.
Everyone's just gonna make a Cesaro clone and make him like 500 pounds and put glasses on him for me.
No, that would be the Big Show.
Yeah, you're just a scaled down
Lately,
big shoulder.
lately I've determined I probably do look more like Cesaro
Than the Big Show?
But anyway,
Well, either way, you're giving people tips on how to pick the best version of yourself.
I say watch Fight TV. Watch Championship
Yeah.
Wrestling from Hollywood on Fight TV to get the best look for me.
Hobo.
Yeah.
Hobo.
Hobo.
Hobo is making his debut on Broadway.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Oh, Hobo.
Oh, Hobo.
Hobo.
So yes, make sure you pick up 2K17. We're going to be running this for a couple of weeks. We're going to be giving away the secret Comic-Con exclusive cover that we were going to be giving away, as well as one other thing that we're not going to announce quite yet. So make sure
tell you,
use the hashtag
savages.
NXTeam and if you manga and remember, you can always download your game footage from your system naturally. The PS4 has a capability, Xbox has a capability, so you don't have to record off of the TV with your phone.
It's good. It's natural.
Yeah, it's a little bit better. So make sure you submit your NX teams with the hashtag NX Team, and hopefully I'm excited to see them. And I might upload some of our graphics. I might upload our New Day-esque and some of our individual shirt graphics, so that you can make some of that for yourself. Already seen some great
doing the bucks.
There we go. We
Am
might
I?
as well. We may as well just do the friggin' bucks.
Am I Omega? I guess. If you guys are doing the bugs, cool. I kick ass at DDR. So also make sure
you're Malachi.
that make sure.
Oh, you can be Kenny.
Thank you. And I'm gonna Street Fighter. Also, make sure to pick up your WWE Slam Crate. The last day to sign up for that is this Friday. So go to Loot Crate and sign up for a Slam Crate. It's going to be amazing.
Crate.
It's the first one. They come out every 2 months. They're not a regular sponsor of the show, but they're friends of the network, and I wanted to make sure that
do they need
you
somebody to do like voiceovers for their ads?
Yeah, you should.
I think that would be me.
I mean, they have the
Slam.
they have the New Day doing the advertising.
I mean, really.
Well,
but
Hobo
what
would
do
be a
they
big
do?
step up from the New Day.
Yeah.
You
what
think
do,
so?
What do they do?
What do they do?
They don't sell anybody on anything.
Find that.
How are their
How are they
numbers?
selling?
Yeah.
They
It can't be doing that well.
can't keep coming out with new merchandise almost weekly, it seems.
Right.
How dare they? The last little bit of news that we're going to do is... you all right?
Yeah.
Ryan Satin came out today and shared a little bit more. On October 1st, there is a house show match. The second? On the website.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's okay. On the sheet, it said the first. It might have been the second. There was a tag team match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Hideo Itami against Riddick Moss and Tino Sabatelli. And we have a quick video where Hideo Itami seemed to have been dropped on his neck a little bit too hard. Let's take a take a look. And I made it. I changed the speed as well. So first we're going to see it in real time.
Oh, great.
So let's take a look at this. And
Wham!
right on his neck with the power slam.
And then back.
And let's go back.
And to the left.
Crunch.
Back.
And we got
and
one
to
more.
the
It's going to
left.
be even slower. We're just, it's the one of the most disgusting things.
Here's what happened.
Yeah.
I can actually tell you. It's in the footing.
Yeah.
He did
Right
not
on his neck.
He did not shift his right foot fast enough to catch Hideo Itami in mid-motion. So when they actually made contact, he was too low to get him underneath.
So like he already
fell to his
started the
back.
motion before catching him?
Hidami was too close.
Oh, I see.
So when he shot his right leg under, he went down too far to try and catch him, and then he just fell and just killed him. It was gnarly.
So the report is that Hitami may be out for a few months. No specifics.
Also,
no confirmations.
No secondary people have confirmed this.
Yes, it's just Ryan Satin reporting.
We will likely find out whether there is any substance to this very soon, as the next set of tapings is tomorrow night.
Yes, and that's presumably where the first match with Itami and Ibushi will take place, if that happens.
Or if you're
Ibushi and somebody else.
Yeah. Or if you're listening to this podcast later than Thursday,
he's fine.
The tapings happen tomorrow night.
Very good.
Okay.
Yep.
Anytime later. Thanks for checking out the show. We appreciate it. And that's it for news and gossip. We're going to go into our regular segment where we do weekly, where we determine who we think is the next in line, and we call it Next in Line. That got so late.
No lasers.
None. Now,
Having a moratorium on lasers.
unfortunately, Hobo, who do you think is next in line?
Well, I'd have to say TM61. God, they look good tonight. They really did, even against the debuting team. My only thought and feeling to the negative is they had such a hard time with Tino Sabatelli and there's a partner
Riddick
Moss that I almost feel they are not going to advance very much further. But man, did they look good. They have such a great dynamic. One doing the aerials and the other one doing the heavy hitting and the heavy lifting, and it really works. The dynamic is so perfect between the two of them.
Yeah,
So I love watching it. And I think they looked great tonight.
They did.
Yeah, I think they'll make it pretty far in the tournament. Bill,
Yeah.
who do you think is next in line?
I think Billy Kay is next to
You think so?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
I definitely think that.
Well, she has been on a bit of a roll ever since her loss to Ember Moon. She shot right back up.
I just, like I said before, I love the dynamic between her and Peyton. I think they're a wonderful pairing. They're showing tons of personality right now. I'm just eager to see what they can do with, more months and more experience and more expertise at like being a team, being together. Because we saw just in that little bit of time that we were allowed to see Emma and Dana together, how they became such an amazing unit.
Do you think that she's going to go on and feud with Liv Morgan a little bit more? I mean, she really put the nail in her tonight.
I think that Peyton will get a match against Liv Morgan next. And then maybe Liv Morgan will find a partner.
Oh, and then make this a tag team thing.
Like, I mean, Ember Moon's just hanging out, not doing anything. Because, like, if Liv Morgan really wants to stick it to these two ladies, she's going to be like, guess what, Ember Moon? Boom. What's up?
Wow, what would she have to do to get Ember Moon on her side?
I don't think
Just
too
be
much.
like, please,
Really?
please, Ember Moon.
Because she needs Ember Moon more than Ember Moon needs her, and that's apparent.
She'll be like, hey, Ember Moon, I'm from Jersey. Gabagoo.
I am a fan of the good old gabagool. But what we saw from Ember Moon,
Ember Moon.
what we saw from Ember Moon at Takeover, she wanted to be like Bailey, and Bailey was willing to like show a friendly hand anytime she could, offer
I
a
don't
helping
know.
hand.
Granted, she was inspired by her.
Yeah.
I don't think she's inspired to be her. Ember Moon has got an edge to her. She looks like she's ready to bite the throat out of an opponent that oversteps their bounds.
Bite the throat.
Maybe
that
maybe
feeds.
that's how Liv will get. Maybe Liv will be like, they've been saying all kinds of crap about you.
What?
What?
Well, for
Oh
our
my god!
gonna kill them, and then they're gonna kill me.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Well,
Who do you think is next in line, Mark?
thanks, Bill. I think
I never get thanked
Eric
for anything.
Young is next in line because
Oh.
it when we were talking about what happened to Eric Young right
Went
the
back to
week
his
after,
roots.
he went back to his roots. Right the week after was when people were like, yo, Sanity, and that's when we found out people were tweeting at us.
Yo,
Sanity.
Yo, ding dong.
Somebody.
Yo, ding
Why
dong.
hasn't anybody called Sanity?
Sanity will defeat ISIS.
Is that how it works?
I talked to Sanity. I told him in strict confidence.
But yeah, I 100% think Eric Young, he found a group of young and hungry competitors and made this new group that had the entire world buzzing for weeks on end. And the reveal tonight, their show of power against one of the most popular people in NXT right now, I think shows the world of him, and that wheelbarrow neckbreaker
Yep.
is going to be
So
a
great.
thing of beauty. I can't
Yeah.
wait for him to do it on Paul Ellering and the Authors of Pain.
I can't wait for him to do it on like Rich Swan. Or,
Oh, it's Rich Swan.
yeah, he's gonna.
He'll get up,
Just gonna
spin
die,
around, and
yeah.
then fall again.
I think he's gonna have a little
That's for a
trouble.
fact.
If he ever does it to Lindsay Dorado, Lindsay Dorado's gonna land right on his face somehow.
No, he's
Feet
going to land
snap
on his
back.
knees. But let us know who you think is next in line with the hashtag NXT in line. That's going to do it for our show this week. Gentlemen,
Yeah.
where can the folks find you? What are you up to? What are you doing? Hobo, what's up with you and Jervis? There's a little bit of an issue on Sunday.
Yeah, we had a bit of a disagreement stemming from the way Jervis decided to end one of our matches. He decided to end it, and Jervis did, and that's why he and I aren't talking.
Oh no!
Yeah, you didn't make home.
Do
You
I
didn't
need
make it
to-
home that night.
Do I need to arrange a sit down between the two of you?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not ready yet. I love Jervis. I do.
Is he being a cotton-headed ninny muggins?
I would. Yeah, you know what? He's been a real friggin' ninny muggin. I'm just. I love him, but I'm just not happy with him right now. So, yeah.
We hope it all
Now
works
we have
out.
to mark this podcast explicit.
Oh, because of the language.
Yeah,
But
God,
he
Hobo.
I can say it. Never mind.
He can say it.
It's his word.
He can use that.
Right.
Yeah, that's his word. But if people want to send you well wishes, let them know where they can. And do you have any shows coming up with or without Jerv?
Yes, at True Hobo on Twitter, and you can find me there. Jervis and I have a show in Las Vegas on October 22nd for Freak Show Wrestling. So we are going to be talking by then. Obviously, we kind of have to. But until then, I'm not going to be saying much. I'm just mad. That's all. Yeah.
It's gonna be a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
I really hope for the best for you and Jerv. He's been a great person on this show.
I love him. I just don't like him right now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here in the studio, Jervis Cottonbelt. I'm kidding. Sorry, that would have been amazing. But I'm sorry to do that to you. It's because I love you. It's because I love both of you.
You're so funny.
He would have
Thank
punched
you.
us both
He
in the
called me
face.
funny.
Mark
I did it.
Donica is
We
so
did it, everybody. Hit the balloons. Thank you.
Balloons sound awful.
Terrible balloons.
Something wrong with those
They're
balloons.
filled with symbols.
Don't worry, I'm deaf and a moron. Bill, where can the folks find you and what are you up to?
You can find me on Twitter at Sundown Motel. You can check out my writing at withspandex.com and uprocks.com/sports. Check out With Spandex. We're doing awesome stuff. Every week, Brandon Stroud's doing an amazing retro best and worst of Nitro, best and worst of old WWF Raw. It's great stuff. It's outstanding and it's starting to pick up steam, getting into the nostalgia that people really know. So great stuff every single week there on With Spandex. And you can check out Flight World War II and Three-Headed Shark Attack on Netflix.
Did you have a new one coming up?
Yeah, there's a movie that comes out in March, but
Oh, okay. We're a little bit of ways away. And are you playing the 2K17?
I'm playing the 2K17.
Which system? If
I'm
you don't
on
mind saying.
PS4. I'm Sundown Motel on the PlayStation Network. Please don't invade my career.
That's because you can do that now.
Can you?
One of the great new features of WWE 2K17. Please send us free stuff.
I mean, you can invade my career. Just like, I don't know, be cool.
You know what I'm doing?
What are you doing?
I'm doing connect the dots that are cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
But they're like really complicated, like 400 and 500 dots.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cat necked the dots.
Yeah, and then you can color them. So
really
I'm
cool.
totally in.
You're in it.
And I know what's up.
You're up to date on the current kid things. It's
Yeah.
what kids do.
I ought to do that Twitcher or whatever it is.
You should. You should live stream that.
I can live stream me doing the cats.
That
People would be so down.
Hobo doing the cats.
I'd watch
I'm do-
million
I'm
subscribers.
doing the cats.
Well, if you want to play WWE
Hobo
2K17
does all
with me,
these cats.
I'm playing it on Xbox One. My Xbox Live tag being Soapbox Mark D. We're listening to a little bit of, I think this is Spark Mandrill. Yeah, Spark Mandrill from Mega Man X. So find me on Xbox Live, Soapbox Mark D. We'll play, we'll create. Make sure to send your NX Team creations to the hashtag NX Team. And until next time, we'll see you at the Performance Center. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.